Okay guys, our travel day continues on this episode of the Smalls RV Adventures. I'm getting back into the rig and we're almost on our way. You ready, Mac? Again, he doesn't always have on this collar. He just has it on when we're over here because he loves to come out and pull your shoulder out. On this episode of the Smalls RV Adventures, stay tuned everybody. We should be at the campground pretty soon. We're heading out of this rest area, but you gotta be careful because sometimes some trucks take the back roads to come out of here. So it looks like we all clear to exit the rest area. So this is cool. We en route to our next destination. This guy didn't even look over here to see me, but it's okay. I saw him. And away we go. We should be there shortly. I'm pretty thirsty. Gotta see if I can find some water in the car. That was a pretty small rest area that we were in. When we got there, there was a lot of spaces, but I did see more and more trucks start pulling in. So we got our rest, we ate our lunch, and we hit the road again. There was still a lot of spaces left over, especially on the car side. The car side was like nearly empty. So I'm guessing at night you're allowed to park on the car side, which is pretty cool. During this trip, it is supposed to get down into the low 20s. That's nothing for us. We camped in negative temperatures. So like we're not too worried about the temperature going down into the 20s. That's usually gonna happen during the nighttime hours when we're already in bed sleeping. Well, remember, every time the temperature goes low, there are steps that you have to take to prevent from freezing. So as we set up, we're gonna use all of our winter gear just as if it was freezing right now, which is not. But we're gonna use all of our winter gear. We have the heated water hoses, we have RV antifreeze, but we're not gonna use that until we're ready to dump or we're ready to leave. The temperatures are not going to stay at a freezing point for long periods of time. It's only going to be during the nighttime hours, and that's not going to be tonight, I don't believe. But we'll check that out in future videos. And of course, you know, we're going to vlog it when that does happen. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a series of videos during our winter camping session here, all through the winter, and we can't wait. As you know, the kids stay entertained, they're quiet, they don't even know what the heck is going on back there. They're over there watching their television, whatever they're watching. You can hear it in the background. I don't know what that is. And what y'all watching back there? The what? The CDs.
No, the CDs.
The Beats?
No, Beast.
The Beast?
Yes, the Sea Beast.
Oh, the Sea Beast. It sounded like he was speaking a different language there, the Sea Beast. Okay, I hear that. Look at the change in the mountains. It was so green during the spring and summer months. Now look at it. But just wait, as we travel this road throughout the winter season, you'll see how bare that mountain gets up there. You can actually see the actual mountain when all the trees and all the leaves are all blown away. That's absolutely amazing. This is a rather quick travel day. I'm realizing that some of the travel day footage that we've done, they've been shorter than the normal content, but it is what it is. We just love showing you guys our adventure as we get closer and closer to our camping site for the week. We are just one exit away from our destination. We can truck another one down, check it off. Another travel day. We're gonna have all sorts of adventures starting off today because we're gonna eat a lot and we're gonna get a lot of treats. Because I can't wait for this. I love the twirls in these roads. Don't worry, folks, there's no one behind me. Around this time, these highways are empty in this area. Actually, it is one car behind me, so I'm just there now. But he's going slower than what I'm going. I'm actually just going the speed limit because I don't want to put any damage on my trailer or the tow vehicle, and it's safe. Speed limit coming off of here is about 35, and I'm going roughly the speed limit. But I just love the scenery in this area. It is so nice. You know what's really crazy? When you're inside your rig, you don't know what temperature it is outside. I mean, you can see on the rig like what temperature it is outside, but it doesn't feel like it because it says it's in the 50s now. But inside the rig, we have it at 70, a little above 70. So it's really, really comfortable. But it's funny to see, like, when you step outside and you feel the real temperature out there, you just be like, wow, it's such a difference from the temperature that's inside of the rig. The tow vehicle and the RV. It's so funny when you come out and you just feel that real temperature, especially when the temperature drops below freezing. I always found that really peculiar, just to see like the temperature change, especially from the thin walls of the car and the RV. When you're in your sticks and bricks, you know, you don't think about it that much, or if you're in a building, you don't think about it that much. But when you out here in nature, it's just like, wow. You're totally protected from all of the elements just being inside your RV, your van, your SUV, your truck, your camper. Whatever you have is like you're totally protected, which is really cool. Taking in all the sights around here to see where we want to eat and what we want to do while we at this campground. Seeing a lot of places that's tickling my fancy right now. Uh-oh, what this guy doing on the end of the road? Look at this one down here. He in his favorite spot again, just relaxing and sleeping. Now show me somebody that lives in your house rent-free. That would be Mac. Knocked out. Oh, this is like a little journey here. I can't wait to hurry up and set up and do absolutely nothing for the rest of the day. I'm gonna enjoy this day for what it is, a travel day. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna cuddle a little bit, and then maybe go out and get some nice grub. But I just want to enjoy this day for what it is, a nice day. Oh, it's also my anniversary. By the time this video comes out, it's gonna be way past our anniversary, but it's our wedding anniversary. Don't ask me what year, because I always get in trouble for that. How many years we married? 12? 13 years. You see, I almost got punched in my face. But it's 13 years. I was close. There we go. Just made the last turn that we have to make before we pull into the campground. I am totally exhausted. This was a long journey, but a long journey well worth it. Couldn't get the words out of my mouth, but I just did. But it was well worth the drive. I love seeing all of the scenery, the views, spending time with my kids, experiencing new things with them for the first time. And hopefully they can take me along on these journeys as I get up there in age and I can do it for myself. So that's great. I'm gonna start teaching them more, putting on some more hands-on skills so that they can learn just as I learned. But we're turning in this windy road. Let me let you guys see it. A lot of people complain about the hilly, windy road leading up to Timothy Lake South, but I don't mind it much. You go nice, slow, and steady. You don't even notice the amount of turns that you're going, and your car doesn't seem like it's working any harder because you're at the same constant speed. So it always goes for like a good ride when we come up here. Here we are. See the big 1,000 trail sign letting us know we made it to our destination. Welcome back. Excuse us as we pull in. I have to go over this mic and the car is way too big, so I always have to get out of the car to get in. All right, we all checked in there. That's Grayson, he took off. running back to the RV. All right, here we go. We're making this turn. The kids are still watching their movies. Batteries are charging as we drive. We're going slow, making sure we don't hit any bumps. And we're almost at our site. I'm gonna try to get the same site we had before, looking over a mountain. Those sites looking over the mountains are always great to have. You have the best reception because you're on the top of the hill and you're close to the road. So we're gonna try to look and see if we can get that. I mean, we walked around this whole campground last time and they have some beautiful sites, but I don't know how the cell phone reception is in a lot of the sites. So I just go to where it's familiar to me, and that's over on top of the hill. But it looks like there's a lot of campers here. These have to be all the campers that didn't leave when most of the campgrounds closed. They must have just stayed here or just came here when the campgrounds closed in the areas. Finally made it in. I'm tired. I'm gonna sit down. We have to do our little check-in process here. And then we're gonna call it a day and just relax and enjoy this nice weather we're having. It's not too cold yet, but come on, let's take a look at our view. As you can see, we have somewhat of the same campsite we had before, where we're on top of the mountain and we can look down under the mountain, which is really good. We may do a little fire because we have a nice fire pit not too far from our site. It's actually right close to it. We may burn a little fire. Make sure you stay tuned for the rest of our videos. They're gonna be coming up really soon. So if you like it, hit the subscribe, hit the notification button so that you can know and you're notified when we upload new videos. Hit the like button. Likes are free. We like that. And comment. We respond to every comment that we get. I'm a little tired. Sorry for a little speech and the lack of energy, but it took a long ride before we got here and we finally here. So remember, check out the store below. If you want to help out the channel, hit the thanks button. Anything we get for the channel goes right back into the channel so we can enjoy these nice adventures. We see friends, we see familiar people, we see new people, and we just love being out here in the woods. It is great. Oh, I didn't show you guys the solar panel that we got on top of the tow vehicle. While we're out here, we'll have solar on top of the truck, just topping off the batteries inside. So that's nice. Let's go inside for a minute. Kids are in doing their thing. We're almost done over here. Until next time. See you later, everybody. See you later, everybody, as we head off into the sunset.